Hey friends, Pastor Buddy Chapman, a little midweek message, a little Kingdom Minute right here. Thought I'd encourage you guys, looking forward to the 4th of July and the freedom that we have in this country. And also just take a little minute as I was just kicking back today, just really trying to take it easy, looking forward to a little time off, and that's always a good time. And I was thinking about what it costs to follow. And we can look at both sides of that tonight. One of the things I want to talk about, starting out, the cost to follow Christ. Well, you know what? We need to lay down our dreams and pick up His Word. And you say, well, is that costly? Well, sometimes maybe we think it is, but I tell you what, it pays eternal dividends. I know many times when I was playing music and I was playing music for the world and doing a few things, I thought, man, that's really cool. This is great, and make a couple of bucks and you know, met a lot of friends and all that. That was good. But I also know this, when God started opening up the doors in ministry and stuff, I had to come to a point where I had to make a decision. Was I going to continue to play music for myself, or was I going to, you know, follow what I felt like God was doing in my life? And thankfully, I followed what God was doing in my life, and it's just been a blessing. That doesn't mean it's always been easy. That doesn't mean you never have any bumps, bruises, or setbacks. But I can tell you this, what God has for us is far more than what we can imagine, what we could do on our own. And I'll tell you that every day of the week. So, you know, also the other side of that, you know, I think about this. I was just talking to, you know, we had a family night tonight, which was always cool. Kids all come over and we sit around and we get something to eat. And I'm so grateful for the time we get together. And, you know, it's funny because now that I'm a pawpaw, a granddad, I start seeing the changes in my children and how that they're looking at things a little different. So tonight I was just sitting out here on the back deck, and I thought about a conversation that I had years ago with my dad. And I said this many times in preaching. I called my dad one day and I said, Dad, I'm going to tell you something. I don't need nothing. I don't want anything. I just want to tell you I appreciate everything you ever done for me. And he said, well, son, we'll do the best we can till the next batch comes in. I remember him saying that. And I say this many times. I'm so glad that I lived long enough to understand how much my folks had done for me and how they care for me and love me. And so, you know, sometimes as we're going through things in family or just relationships or different stages of our life, we don't realize all the pieces of the puzzle. And I'm not saying I got it all figured out, but I'll tell you this, I'm following the one who does. And so I want to encourage folks, you know, if you don't have a personal relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, open the Bible and start looking through that. Man, go to a Bible-believing church and say, you know, Lord, show me what you have for me, and I guarantee you will not come up short. He loves you. He's for you. And so, you know what? While there is a cost to follow, it's a cost to follow if you follow the world. It's a cost to follow if you follow Christ. But I can tell you this for sure. There ain't never better choice I ever made in my life than following Jesus. Share the message. Hope you guys have a great 4th. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Pass it on. Thanks.